ومعنا السيد الوزير أستاذ يونس سكوري، فليتفضل مشكورا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على مولانا رسول الله أشرف المرسلين، سيد الوزير، سيد المدير العام، معالي السفراء والمديرين والعمداء والأساتذة الأجلاء والخبراء، السيدات والسادة، أود في البداية أن أشكركم جزيل الشكر على تنظيم هذا الحدث الهام، هذا المؤتمر الذي والحق يقال هو نتاج لعملية نضج للمملكة المغربية في هذا المجال، والتي يجسدها ما قاله السيد الوزير من خلال سياسة إرادية للحكومة المغربية تحت القيادة السامية لمولانا أمير المؤمنين الملك محمد السادس نصره الله وأيده، والذي يرعى هذا اللقاء الهام، وهذا من فضل الله. I'm going to switch to English so that we can address most of the participants here. And since you're writing in English here and the topic is advanced intelligence systems for sustainable development, I would like just to share with you a couple of thoughts that we are developing within the policy of our government and His Excellency, our Minister of Innovation. Of course, but among other things, you're in charge of innovation, which is really very important to the participants here. I mean, when we talk about intelligence systems, sustainable development, and when we try to make the connection between the two topics, we're definitely on the territory of innovation. But still, we need to ask ourselves, which innovation are we seeking for? Is it a pure technical and scientific innovation? I think that most of you would agree that this is not the case. We definitely need to address value innovation. And when we talk about value innovation, we talk definitely on how to bring the product of this innovation to the people, to the societies that we address, to the economies that we are supposed to manage, to create jobs, but of course to address market needs. So the challenge we have within our universities, definitely, and all around the world, is how to bridge the gap between these two words. Definitely we need policies at the government level, fiscal policies to encourage this innovation, to encourage every single company to undergo specific micro policies within these companies so that they can recruit some researchers and they can bridge the gap between these researchers, the engineers, and all the marketing and product team so that they can develop something that can benefit to their immediate market. And value innovation, of course, is about technical advances that go through digital systems, that go through advanced systems. And of course, there is no time to, and we have a lot of eminent experts who can talk about IoT, about artificial intelligence, and about all the use cases of blockchain also that can really benefit to our economy and to the businesses that we have and to the small businesses in particular who are not necessarily well organized and well financed to have important investments. Today, they can just rent development capacity. They can rent a couple of possibilities so that they can use them for their product and offering development. So value innovation is about market. Value innovation is about being ready to sell or to advance the society. And value innovation comes with business modeling. Because by the end of the story, you need to have a business model that can capture this innovation, put it into your engineering processes, and you get to the market or to the society, whether you're a company, an administration, a public service, or an NGO. And what I believe is that this is one of our biggest challenges. As a state, as a government, as a society, to organize ourselves so that we can show that there are sustainable business models for those who want to innovate through advanced systems. This is one of the issues. The second issue, of course, is about data. Because if you want to embrace the advanced systems, if you want to embrace the artificial intelligence, if you want to embrace the blockchain, there are scenarios of data that you will need to embrace. And you need to have a reliable data on which you can build your scenarios so that when you're learning processes through AI, for instance, come up with advances in the services, in the offerings, they will rely on sufficient scenarios so that the results will be relevant to the cases you're addressing. And still here, I think that we need to do a lot. We still need to do really a lot. And we have the representative of the Ministry of Digital Transition who can say a lot about these particular policies that our government is setting up. The other challenge, of course, is the human resources. All these new generations, the YZ generation, that we need to encourage so that they stride along, so that they step in through specific learning programs, through specific diplomas, through specific certifications and certificates, so they can get the right knowledge and be ready. And of course, today, as His Excellency, our Minister of Innovation and Higher Education, of course, stated before me, there are interesting efforts, and I'm sure that there will be much more results in the coming months because we've just started for 6-7 months now. We need to address these people, and as far as I'm concerned as the Minister of Skills, I'm also asked to deliver on the vocational training, a complete offering, and we have these cities of skills and competencies that His Majesty launched less than 2 years ago, and that we're delivering within the coming weeks. 1 city per region, 12 cities, where these new programs are duly integrated. Of course, we need, a whole model of society to be part of this collective endeavor of the Moroccan government with all the components of the society. We need what we call teal organizations. These organizations that will enable these YZ generations to work in a flexible way so that they can learn, they can work, they can make some money, they can go abroad, they can bring back some technology, some know-how, they can develop new approaches to work. And we have a lot of international models that work. And our duty, our job, of course, should be to do the right benchmark that suits our youth and our economy and our societies. So this is just to tell you that while we're doing a great job trying to embrace this big topic, we're also facing huge challenges, and we need to address them in the right way, with the right sequence, with a good strategy, but also with the good means. So thanks here for enriching this debate, and we rely on you to come up with the concrete proposals that will feed the policies of our government, which is, by the end of the story, the government that the people elected a couple of months ago. Thanks a lot, and thanks for hosting us.